Hey guys, my name is Imric117 and today I just finished watching episode 5 and 6 of Daredevil Born Again. This is my review. Yeah, I guess we get straight into this. As I've said, I've been really enjoying this show. I have been enjoying it so far. Nothing that's been really taking me out of it. Besides the last episode, there was that kind of weird, that guy who was kind of complaining about being a criminal, even though it wasn't his fault because he is a criminal. He has to do criminal things. That was just confusing to me. I was just like, what the hell is going on here? But we have episode 5 and 6 came out both together, and the only reason I can see why they've done this is because episode 5 is the most filler of filler episodes I have ever seen in a filler of fillers when it comes to TV shows. Basically, it's if you've seen it in the trailers, it's the bank heist bit with the guys with all the different colored masks and stuff like that. And I thought it was just going to be a quick scene. It was just going to be like a, 2 minutes, maybe 10-minute scene or something like that. But it was a whole episode, and it just was so unnecessary. Honestly, you could skip this episode. There's some cool bits, obviously, with the fighting and all that. Miss Marvel's dad is in it, Miss Marvel's reference, which is pretty cool. I like her dad, and I have nothing against Miss Marvel either. I watched 2 episodes of a show, but it just wasn't for me. It's kind of reference that Daredevil actually goes over and has dinner with them, which is pretty cool. I would have loved to have actually kind of seen that. I like, seeing these characters just interact in different ways, so that would have been really neat, but no. But yeah, overall, it was just a massive filler episode, and honestly, you could just skip this episode. Is it a bad episode? I wouldn't go that far, but it's just more it just was so unnecessary. It felt like an unnecessary episode, and I think obviously someone at Marvel or Disney Plus or something went, this episode is if this is the episode, people are going to think this is shit. So yeah, I think that's why they decided, okay, we'll change that. We'll release 2 episodes at once, because the next episode was actually pretty good, episode 6. Basically, we get a lot more Wilson Fisk and Matt Murdock. Just kind of, Wilson Fisk struggling with his inner demons. You just see that he's a ticking time bomb, and you even have this moment where you just hear a clock going, and then he starts laughing at the end of it. But it's that ticking time bomb. He's ready to explode and just kind of, go on a freaking, a killing spree of some sort. You also see him form the anti-vigilante task force, which is fucking awesome. So you get to see the origins of that, which is cool. I love that storyline in the comics, so I'm happy it's in this, which we've seen reference to a lot in this, so yeah. We get to see Mules as well. Love his design, by the way, man. They really did his design spot on. So that was really cool. Get a bit more Matt Murdock and White Tiger's, I think it's granddaughter, I'm pretty sure. I quite like her. I think she's supposed to become White Tiger, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, and she gets, well, by the way, spoilers. I don't know. I probably haven't mentioned that, because I'm good at not mentioning that, apparently. But yeah, she gets kidnapped by Mule, and eventually Matt Murdock puts on the Daredevil costume. He's like, fuck it, I'm doing it. And he, unfortunately, when he first reveals himself, it's really bad CGI. Goddamn, man, the parkour looks so... There's just moments where the parkour just looks so bad, and I'm just like, come on, really? Yeah, but then he, and then eventually see him for real, and it looks really good. Yeah, I love his suit, man. His suit looks great. The fight scene was pretty good as well. Him and Mule. I didn't realize Mule actually knows how to fight, so that's pretty cool. So that whole fight scene was really good. And then while that's going on, you see Kingpin beating up that guy who slept with Vanessa. I can't remember his name. And that bit's pretty good as well. Just seeing them beat the shit out of people. Yeah, and I guess it's hinting at the Vigilante Squad going to be showing up and probably going to try and kill Daredevil, kill Mule, kill Punisher, and all these other characters. We also got a cameo from, the sword guy from Hawkeye. His name is not coming to me, but he was in there as well, which I thought was pretty cool. So kind of linking all the other TV shows together, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and you kind of get this. Wilson Fisk is just, getting these moments where he's just, I know I'm going back and forth, but he's kind of just trying to get his plan off the ground, and no one really trusts him, and that's kind of the biggest thing about this show. Oh, and then you find out with all the graffiti as well, they're trying to wash it off, and obviously it's not coming off, and he's like, it's because it's blood, it's stained, and yeah, so that was a pretty cool scene as well. But yeah, I don't. But yeah, it's just kind of, as I said, like, I think if there was we just had that bank heist episode, I think I would have been a bit disappointed. But I think that's why they decided to put this on. Plus, Daredevil finally shows up, and I think we're going to get a lot more Daredevil in the next few episodes, which should be good. But yeah, overall, yeah, I was pretty happy with it. I probably skipped a few things, but I have been. There's been a lot through my mind these last couple of days. Yeah, which I don't want to get into. But yeah, if I have to say, I think episode 5, I'd probably give it probably a 6 out of 10. Like, once again, it's not a bad episode. It's just very fillery and just kind of like, I could have done without this. But then this episode, I'd probably give it a good 8 out of 10. I think the action was pretty good, and finally got to see Daredevil. And I just love that his moment of him just becoming Daredevil is, fuck it. That's it. So really enjoyed all that. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Ciao.